10 Stoic Rules for Life, the Art of Stillness, Strength and Action. 1. Master your mind, not the world. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, commanded armies, governed nations, and yet, he wrote to himself in secret journals, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Even as the most powerful man on earth, he understood the truth. You can't control the storm, only your sail. You can't dictate how people behave, what they say, or what fortune brings. But you can control your thoughts, your reactions, your focus. When someone insults you, that's beyond your control. But whether you feel wounded or unbothered, that's yours to command. When life doesn't go as planned, you can collapse, or you can adapt. The Stoic learns to become the calm eye in the hurricane. You might not stop the chaos, but you can stop it from entering your mind. So when life shakes you, pause and ask, is this within my control? If it isn't, let it go. If it is, act with strength and clarity. Peace doesn't come from fixing the world. It comes from mastering your mind. I am not controlled by what happens to me. I am shaped by how I choose to respond. 2. End procrastination with purpose. Seneca warned, "While we waste our time hesitating and postponing, life speeds by." How many dreams have died not from failure, but from delay? We tell ourselves, we'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week becomes someday, and someday never arrives. You don't need perfect motivation. You need a reason strong enough to move through resistance. Procrastination is fear, disguised as comfort. Fear of imperfection, fear of effort, fear of failure. But the Stoics remind us, fear loses its power when you act. Think of a blacksmith. He doesn't wait for inspiration to strike before forging steel. He shows up every day, hammer in hand, shaping strength through repetition. Discipline isn't about being in the mood. It's about honoring your purpose. Start small. Write one line, do one rep, take one step. The smallest action destroys the illusion of later. I act now. I do not wait for the perfect moment. I create it. 3. Embrace discomfort. The obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius. We live in an age that worships comfort, warm homes, easy food, endless distractions. But the Stoics saw comfort for what it is, a silent thief of resilience. Discomfort is life's teacher. The cold teaches warmth, hunger teaches gratitude, struggle teaches strength. A soldier in ancient Rome didn't pray for an easier campaign. He trained his body to endure. Likewise, you must train your mind. Choose the path of discomfort deliberately. The workout, the cold shower, the hard conversation, the early morning rise. When you meet resistance, remember, growth hides inside it. Ease makes you fragile. Difficulty makes you unbreakable. If life gives you pain, don't curse it. Study it. Let it mold you into something greater. Discomfort is not my enemy. It is my guide toward strength. 4. Be ruthlessly present. You cannot relive the past, and you cannot control the future. All you truly have is this moment. Marcus Aurelius said, "Confine yourself to the present. Every time you worry about what's ahead or replay what's behind, you abandon the only place life ever happens, now." Think about how much energy we waste, regretting what's gone or fearing what's coming. Neither can be changed in this instant. Imagine standing on a beach, trying to stop the tide with your hands. That's what it's like trying to control time. Instead, learn to stand in it. Feel it. The sound of your breath, the hum of the world. That's reality. When you are fully present, anxiety fades, because anxiety can't exist in the now. Practice presence through stillness, through breath, through attention. Look around, appreciate the small details, the light, the quiet, the space you occupy. I live here. I live now. This moment is enough. 5. Confidence through action. Confidence is not a feeling, it's a habit built through repetition. It's born from doing the things that scare you, not waiting until fear disappears. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." You don't think your way into confidence, you act your way into it. Each time you confront fear and move forward anyway, you teach your mind that you can handle more than you imagined. Think of a craftsman carving stone. The first strike feels uncertain, but with each hammer swing, precision replaces doubt. That's confidence, the reward for persistence. When you hesitate to post your art, speak your truth, or step into opportunity, remember, courage doesn't mean fear is gone. It means fear is irrelevant. You gain power by doing, not by waiting to feel powerful. Confidence is built in motion. 6. Accept the uncontrollable. Epictetus taught the foundation of all Stoicism. Some things are up to us and some are not. What's up to us? Our choices, our effort, our attitude. What's not? Everything else. You cannot stop the rain, but you can carry an umbrella. You cannot make people kind, but you can choose not to mirror their cruelty. You cannot avoid every setback, but you can choose to learn from each one. When you fight what you cannot control, you only exhaust yourself. Acceptance is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's seeing the world as it is, and responding with calm strength instead of frustration. A Stoic walks through the storm, not because he enjoys it, but because he knows he cannot command the weather. He can only command himself. I let go of what I cannot control. My peace is mine to protect. 7. Practice gratitude and simplicity. In a world obsessed with more, the Stoics found power in less. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Gratitude isn't denial of struggle, it's awareness of abundance. You may not have everything you want, but you have things someone else dreams of. Sight, breath, freedom, choice. Wealth is not measured by possessions, but by contentment. The Stoics slept on the ground sometimes to remind themselves that comfort is borrowed, not owed. Try the same. Go without the unnecessary, even briefly. Notice how little you actually need to feel whole. Simplicity clears space for meaning. When you own less, you are owned by less. When you stop chasing more, peace finds you. I already have enough. Gratitude is my greatest wealth. 8. Control your emotions. Don't suppress them. Stoicism is not about being emotionless. It's about being emotionally intelligent. Anger, fear, sadness. These are natural human responses, but letting them rule you, that's surrender. The Stoic doesn't deny emotion. He observes it. He steps back and asks, is this reaction helping or harming me? When anger rises, pause. When fear whispers, listen but don't obey. When sadness lingers, allow it, but don't drown in it. Marcus Aurelius wrote every night about his emotions, reflecting and reframing. He didn't seek perfection, he sought progress. You are not your feelings. You are the observer behind them. Like waves, they will rise and fall. Let them pass without losing your balance. My emotions are my messengers, not my masters. 9. Build discipline. Like a warrior. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Discipline is freedom disguised as structure. It's what separates desire from achievement, talk from action. You don't need motivation every day. You need a system that makes progress inevitable. A Stoic strength is built on routine, rising early, journaling, training, learning, serving. A Spartan warrior didn't wait for inspiration. He built habits that carried him through battle. You must do the same in your own life. Set rituals that align with your purpose. Wake, move, reflect, create, rest, repeat. even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't. Because discipline isn't suffering, it's devotion. Devotion to becoming the best version of yourself. My habits forge my destiny. I am what I repeatedly do. 10. Live with purpose. Memento mori. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. To the Stoics, this wasn't morbid, it was liberating. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." When you accept mortality, you stop wasting time on trivial things. You stop arguing with strangers. You stop chasing approval. You start living with clarity. Imagine you had 1 year left. What would you do differently? Who would you forgive? What dream would you finally chase? That urgency, that honesty, is what Stoicism teaches you to live with every day. You can't control how long you live, but you can control how deeply. You can control the legacy you leave, not in money or fame, but in impact. Life is fleeting. I will live with purpose, gratitude, and courage. 10 rules. 10 reminders for a stronger mind, a calmer heart, and a more meaningful life. You will fail at them. You will forget them. And that's okay. Because Stoicism is not about perfection. It's about returning again and again to what matters, to what's real, to what you can control. The Stoic doesn't seek a quiet life. He seeks peace within life. And when the world shakes, he stands, still, present and unbroken,